Today's notes are on solving linear systems using word problems. For example 1, we're going to define the variables and then write and solve a system of equations. Problem 1 says you invest money into 2 different electrical companies. You earn 4% on your investment in Coca-Cola and 5% on General Electric. At the end of the year, you will have invested a total of $4,500 towards these 2 companies. The following year, you will find out that your dividends, which is how much interest you gain or receive, will equal $210. How much did you invest into each company? Well, the first thing I need to do is define my variables, so I'm going to let X be my investment in Coca-Cola, and Y is going to be my investment into General Electric. Next, I need to write a system of equations to help me solve. So I knew my variables were the investments because that's what the question asked me to find. How much did you invest into each company? Whatever it's asking you to find will become your variables. Next, if I look through the problem again, it's talking about 2 different things. The percent that I invest and then how much money I will have total. So my first equation is going to talk about how much money I will have invested total at the end of the year. So however much I invest in Coca-Cola plus however much I invest in General Electric should equal a total of $4,500. Next, I want to talk about how much money I'm going to earn. If I earn 4% of my investment into Coca-Cola, so 0.04 times X, plus 5% of my investment into General Electric, that total equaled $210. These 2 equations make up my system. I now need to use either elimination or substitution to solve for my variables X and Y. So I'm going to start by taking the first equation and solving it for X. Then I'm going to plug that into the second equation. So instead of X, I'm going to plug in negative Y plus 4,500. So I get negative 0.04y plus 180. And then we need the rest of this equation, which was the 0.05y equals 210. So this first part here came from distributing the 0.04 to both terms. I'm now going to add on the second part of the equation and combine like terms and solve for y. So I get 0.01y plus 180 is equal to 210. And if I subtract 180 from both sides, I get 30. And if I divide by 0.01, I get 3,000. So I know y is equal to 3,000. I'm going to take this and I'm going to plug it in for my simplified equation for x. So I get x equals negative 1 times 3,000 plus 4,500, or x equals 1,500. Now that I know what x and y equal, I can go ahead and write my final answer. For the word problems, your answer should always be written in a sentence. So I'm going to say that I invest $1,500 in Coca-Cola because that was my X. and 3,000 in General Electric. All right, let's go down and look at example number 2. Example 2 says you work 2 jobs each week. You earn a combined total of $360 each week from both jobs. Your first job is more profitable than the second one. In fact, you make $30 more than twice the amount you make at the second job. How much money a week do you make at each job? So it's asking me to find how much I make at each job. That's going to be my variables. I'm going to have X be the number I make at job 1. Y is going to be the amount of money that I make at job 2. So the first piece of information says that I earn a combined total of $360. So however much I make at the first job plus however much I make at the second job will give me a total of $360. It then says that the first job is much more profitable than the second one. You make 30 more than twice the amount you make at the second job. So the first job is what I'm talking about, so I can say the first job is equal to 30 more than twice the amount you make at the second job. So I can have 30 plus twice the amount I'm making at the second job. These are the 2 equations I'm going to use when solving my system. Please try solving this on your own. Make sure you write your answer in the form of a sentence, and then try all of example 3 on your own. We will talk about both tomorrow in class.